Hello, welcome back to part two of Bootstrap lesson. The one we did the other time was part one, and this is the part two of the Bootstrap lesson. So, as I was saying the other time, let's say you want to make use of card, just like I introduced to you in the first video. So, let's say you want to add image, just like the one we have here, just like the one we have here, right? Because we have image, we have H2 here, and we have our paragraph here, our paragraph content here. So let's say you want to add image. The thing you do is just to add this. Then you put your image. Maybe me, I don't have any image in this file. So you can put it that way. And if you want to put H1, just like it is in the on the site, you can just put let's say H2, sorry, H3, and let's say this is my content, for instance. So contents, right? No, contents, contents, right? So let's check it. Let's see what we have here. Okay, why is it not showing? I think I'll have to refresh. Yeah, this is it. So you can see it here. This is my content. You can see that the style automatically applied to the three this thing. You can see that the three of them extended to be the same. Sorry, the two of the cards. This is card and this one too is card. So it's extended, but because they're in the same column, this one too extends. You understand, right? So you can now put your image if you have image. So you can have it there. So let's say we don't want to make it three. These are three content div, right? And we want to make it four. So this is what you will do. It's very simple. I said the screen for the grid of Bootstrap is divided into 12, right? So now what you just do is this is 4, right? So you can just say 3, say 3, and this 2 is 3. So let's see, it will create a space by the side. So this is the space for the fourth one. So you can just copy one of these. This is the beginning and this is the end, right? Can just copy one of these and paste it. It will be 4. So because I didn't put the okay, let me just create everything to be card, so that the space will reflect dot card, right? So this is it. This is card. So let me create card here as well, just like we did for the first two. So that is that. Let's check it. So this is what we have. So you cannot remove the background color, or you can just paste it the way you like. So this is okay. Let me just put margin left. So inside margin left, right, 4. Let me see the spaces we create. Okay, margin right. Oh, sorry, margin right. Sorry, 5. So it still didn't create the space. I think it's just the space, not the background. I think it's showing because it's showing that way because I gave them the same. Okay, let me do it this way. I don't want us to really waste much of our time here. Still not creating the space. So here I'm going to remove the background colors. So I'm removing the background colors for the two and for these two, right? So let's see what we have. You can see we successfully created three div content using color. They will be on top of each other. You can see this is one, this is two, this is three, and this is four. It's highly responsive and mobile first. That is Bootstrap. So let's say you want to make it six, right? Let's say you want to make it six. So this one will be two. It depends on what you are creating. This one will be two. Depends on your design, sorry. This one will be two. You know, 2 times 6 is 12, right? So this one too will be 2. So we have to copy and paste 2 to make it 6. So from here to here is 2, right? So you copy, just like I said earlier, make sure they are inside the row div, not outside the row div. So these are first div, these are second, these are third, these are fourth, this is the fifth, right? And this is the sixth colon div, right? So let's check. You can see one, two, three, four, five, and six. So let me expand it so that you can see. Have you seen them? One, two, three, four, five, and six. So let's now say you want your content want to be three, but the centered one to be bigger. So how you will do that is to be three, right? So we have our four, one, two, three. So I'm going to comment this out. Sorry. So I'm going to comment this the last three out, but make sure you don't tamper with the row there. Right. So we have three here. So and we want the centered one to be bigger, right? So we have, let's say we have three, we have six, that is eight, right? And we have another three. Yes, three. Three plus three is six, and six plus six is 12. So let's see what we have. So you can see what we have. We have this here, we have this six here, we have this here. So let's say we want to have two, and we want one to be bigger than the other. So I'm also going to comment this out. Right. So 6 plus 6, it will be the same thing. Let's see. You can see. So it has divided it into two. So let's say we want this one to be bigger. So you can just give this one 8 and give this 4. So 4 plus 8 is 12, right? So let's see. So you can see. So this how to divide it. So now I'm going to take you through their platform and to also show you how to copy some of the things inside there. So I've introduced their colors to you. Now, so it's getting started is the getting started page that you get that this thing I think introduction. Aha. Getting started with introduction is where you copy the link, the CDN link. You copy here, you copy here before you even start anything. If not, whatever you do as a bootstrap will not reflect, right? So let's check off customize. So this, we have the color, we have options, we have component, we have CSS variables. So you can just click it to check. It depends on the style, your design, right? Modifier, responsive, creating your own. You can see just like what we created. So this is a call out. So you can see. So we also have, let's check what is inside the CSS variables. We have root variables. We have root variables. This BS means bootstrap. So light, danger, that is, it's also talking about the color. So, and you can also copy it, copy the code, component variable. We have font, one rem, point. You can say, you can just design, you can just come here just to copy and paste anything. It depends on what you are trying to work on. So I don't want this video to be unnecessarily long. So you can see this container under the layout, right? You can see container which sets a maximum weight as at each responsive breakpoint. So container fluid which is with 100% at all breakpoint. You understand, ba? So 100% at all breakpoints, even if it is small screen or this thing. So let me see, this was what I was explaining to you the other time. So we have container which is 100%, that is extra small, that is 576 pixels, right? So we also have small, which is 576 pixels. Okay, this is extra small, which is less than, like, you know, there are phones that are smaller, that their screen is smaller than 567 pixels, right? So, but this one, the small is less, greater than or equal to medium, large, extra large. So this is what we use. We use SM 100%. Okay, 540 pixels. If the size is reduced, the screen size is reduced to medium, it is 720 pixels. If it is reduced, if it is large, so it is 960 pixels. If it is extra large, so it depends on the size of the screen. I think this is my own screen, I believe it's extra large. So there are some screen that are extra large. So it depends on the size. That's what this one is explaining. And we have medium. So if you want it to start from um the width to start from 720 pixels, so you can use this medium. If you want for just large screen, not considering the small screen of font size, you can use this. If you want extra large, extra large container fluid, if you use just container fluid, that is 100%, 100%, 100% all through, that's what it represents. Sure, you understand? Just like this, you know, this one we didn't specify, we didn't say it should be small, this div, you know, we didn't specify, right? But if we reduce the screen, it will be 100% all through the screen size. This one at the top that we gave background color. So let's say we are reducing it. Even if it is large screen, it's still 100%. You can see it's still 100%. So it depends on what you want to use. So that is that about container. So I believe you already understand. So this is it. You can read more about it. So, and we have grid, just like I explained to you the other time. So this is grid. You can see just like the way I designed it. So they use container, not container fluid. You can see it here. So this is what they are trying to, column 1, column 2, column 3. So it is column without giving it maybe medium size or small size or whatever. So let's see the oh sorry. Let's see the responsiveness. Let's see the responsiveness of that. Okay. I don't know why the screen is not okay. This is it. So let's go back. Okay, let's see the responsiveness of just the one they gave colon, colon, colon 2. You can see. So they are not on top of each other if you just give it colon, colon, colon. But definitely the colon will be there. It will be divided, but they will not be on top of each other because they are just colon, right? But if you put that SM, it will reduce it to minimum this thing. You can see extra small. You can make it extra small. It can be small, that is the SM. It can be medium, that is the medium, that is MD, large LG, and all that. So you can see the explanation I was explaining to you. So just like this. So one of two, So one of three. So let me just go down a bit so that you understand. I want you to see that so I think the one I taught you is much more simpler than this, but it's still bootstrap. It depends on what you want to achieve, right? So I just want to show you what you want to. This is column MD8, column 6, column MD4. That is when it's a particular screen size, it should be column 6, and when it is medium, it should be column 4. So this is what this is just talking about. So you can go through it at your own time. So in order to understand it more. So you can see it. So just go through it to understand it more. And we have column. So right. So the column I explained to you the other time. So you can see this is vertical align. This is vertical align. We have three columns. This is align center. That means you are making the column to be at the center, and you are making this to be at the end. So this is start, center, and end. So let's see it. You can see row align. So align item start, which is the first one. This is the first one. So align item center. This is the second one. Then align item end. This is it. You understand, ba? But if it is just text, you can just use text centered, text start, and text end. So this is colon align self start. This is the first. That is align self. You know, when you are working with group of this thing, you just use align items. But this one is just one out of the items. So you use align self start. This is it. Align self centered. You can see align self end. So it depends on the design you are working on. So look at this group of this. This is column 4, right? Col 4. This is col 4 as well. This is justify content center. Let me see. 2 2. So this is, I think this is centered. Yes, this is start, this is centered, this is end. So it depends on the design. So whatever design you want to use, you just copy here. This is the code, which and this is design. You just copy here. You just come here, copy and paste it on your VS Code. So you can create another this thing here. Let's say second .html. So you can just copy it, and after creating your what is it called, your HTML or doc type. So I already, you can see, let me paste this here. If I copy and paste it, this one will not work properly because I didn't copy the first this thing, the link I was supposed to copy, I didn't copy it. So that's why it will not work. But let's see what we even have said before I paste that. So let's see what we have. You see that it will not work. So you see everything is just here because the CSS is not there. The bootstrap CSS is not there. But let me just paste the CSS now. So you see that it will show exactly, you can see. So it's showing exactly. So let me copy the this thing to the JS, that is the JavaScript, and this is it here. I'm also pasting it. Sorry, where is it? Okay, this is it. So I'll be pasting it here. I'm repeating all this so that you understand the thing we are doing. I'm trying to explain to you. You just copy and paste it. So this is basically what we have, right? So now let's continue. So you can just go through all this because I don't want this video to be unnecessarily long. So we have 90 minutes. So when it is 30 minutes, I'm just going to stop it. So we have Z index, which if it ranges from Z 1 to 3. So like if you want something to be on that, like if you are creating a page with a picture on top or text on top, picture below, it depends on what you are creating. You can just use Z index to make that one the text to be on top of the picture. You understand? So let's now you look at this content. So the content I was explaining to you, you have the topography, which is the H1 and the display. You can see H1 in Bootstrap, H1 to H6, and we also have the display, display one, display. You can see just like I said the other time, class, you just add it to a display, then you put your content here, right? Whatever you want to write, put it there. So we also have images. You can create your image. You can see responsive image, right? You just copy and paste here. So if you want to create image, you just copy, and paste here, then you put the source of your image, right? That is that. So now if you also want to copy, if you want to have a small this that is 200 by 200 200 times 200 like in width, so you can just copy this like to be very small like this. So if you want it to be aligning images to be at the center, you can see float end, float start, float start, float end. So it depends on the style you are working on. This is centered, so it is block. So you can just copy, then paste and put your so rounded. So I want to show you something. So you can see, in normal CSS we use border radius to achieve this. This should be the border radius 2 pixels, right? So 2 pixels. So you can see, but in Bootstrap it is called rounded. So if you want it to be circled, you use rounded circle. So it will be in circle form. So as it is now rounded, you just put dash circle, right? So it will be round. So that is that about image. So we also have table. So instead of you disturbing yourself, unnecessary pressure to create a table, you can just come here. Look at this, the table, just like the normal table we have in our HTML. So we have the table, we have the table head, we have the table row, we have the table header, which is this ones. You can see this is first, last, and handle. You can see. So we have the table row, which is the second one. We have the table head, which is this, right? And we also have oh sorry, the table data, the table head, and the table data, the table head and the table data. So you can just come here, then copy. It depends on the style you are looking at. Look at this one too. This is it. You can copy and just paste to achieve this. You just edit it to your own taste with your own content. So this is another table, stripe row table. You can see. So just go through it. I believe you are going to get it because it's very simple. So hoverable row like this. So you just copy, you come here and you paste. So let's look at, oh, okay, I think it was the one I copied before. So let me copy it, right? I didn't copy this, right? So let me copy this. Okay, it's copied now. So okay, I think they didn't really create the whole content there. Okay, this is it. So they expect you to come here. They expect you to come here to the first one to copy the table content. But it will apply because of this style on the top, because of this style, sorry. So because of this table dark, you can see table dark, table stripe. That means I want the background to be dark, I want it to be dark and I want it to be striped. That's why you see this striped. You see that it's striped. So this, I want my table and I want the table success, that is the background, to be success, and I want it to be striped. This is what you are seeing. So instead of them just repeating themselves, that's why they put these three dots here. You can just come here. You can just come here and copy the content from here. You know, it is just the table header that is there. You can just copy from here. You can just copy, like that is after copying this, depends on the style you want. So after just copying this first one, just like I did here, you can see that this thing is just here. So I'll just go there to copy the content of the table head and table data. So I'm copying from here, right, to here, right. So let's see what we have there. Right. So let's see what we have. Okay. Okay, you can see. So this is it here. So this is what we have. So another thing I want us to talk about. So they also have their form. We have the form here. So we have input. So you can see we have form control. This is the text area. So it depends on what you are working on, really. And we have, you can also come to the components. We have the card, just like the one I told you, right? Look at what I created here. So you have card with button at the bottom. So you can just come here, you copy, then you change it. So you change it to your own taste. So there is what we call carousel. Carousel is displaying a slide. So you can see this is the second slide. This is displaying it automatically. So and we have the one that you can just touch with the arrow by the side, right? You put your images and the text on top of it. So and we have this with indicator. So it depends on what you want. So you can have pictures with slide on top. You understand? So it depends on what you want. You can just copy the distance, then you adjust it to what you want. You understand, right? And we also have nav and navbar, which is this at the top. So it's always at the top. This is it. This is nav and navbar. Sorry, this is navbar. So that is navbar. So you can just come here. So you can just go through it. So you can just go through it. This is navbar, right? So we have different type of navbar. We have navbar with search this thing, search button there. So we have navbar with just the logo. So everything you want to do, you can just copy and paste. So it depends on the design you are trying to work on. So that is it basically. That is it. So you can just go through it and check. It depends on the thing you are. But the mostly used one. So this is just for the backend utilities. This is just for the backend developers. So floating, sizing, spacing, everything, just go through it. And I believe you will get more interesting things here based on your design, like the design you want your web page to look like. Thank you.